This is my first video reflection, and today I'm going to be talking about the issues we've talked about in class, as well as an issue I'd like to do for my paper. So the first issue I'm going to talk about is kind of this ethics and morality issue we've brought up in class. So that was the issue of, does the end justify the means? And we talked about that when we read Why Doesn't Batman Kill the Joker and Is It Right to Make a Robin? And so both of the issues were like, killing the Joker would save hundreds of lives, make Gotham a better city, like make like people's lives happier. But at the same time, it would go against Batman's morals of not killing. And so does the end justify the means? Does like saving a bunch of people's lives, like, is that better than killing one person? And it's the same with, is it right to make a Robin? That was the issue of Robins, like the Robins helped Batman, they helped fight crime, they helped save people's lives. But at the same time, these were really young kids doing it. Like, these are like 10, 15-year-olds like getting asked to make this like life-threatening decision to like put their lives in jeopardy to help save Batman, or not save Batman, to help Batman. It's like, if they were 5 or 10 years older, would this be something they wanted to do? It's like the issue of, they help Batman, they help save lives, but these are young kids' lives who are being put at risk, and a couple of them did die, so it's like that ethics issue. Another issue we talked about was gender roles, and we talked about that issue when we watched the Wonder Woman movie, as well as the 2 articles we read. So we've talked about gender roles and the sexualization of women. So we've talked about that with like the costume Wonder Woman is put in comparison to male superheroes, as well as like I noticed in the Wonder Woman movie a lot of sexual remarks being made to women that we wouldn't see being made to male superheroes. Like in the first scene when Ares was fighting the Amazon women, he made a comment about meeting them in the bedroom when they were in the middle of battle. And that kind of comment wouldn't be made to a man. So for the issue I want to talk about for my personal project, I want to talk about how comics have made like huge strides in talking about serious issues. Like, they've talked about abuse, like mental illness, women's roles, like sexualization of women, like they've covered everything, like people of color, like they've made huge strides in that area. But I want to personally talk about comics and like DC and Marvel kind of making a joke about really serious issues. Like in Avengers Endgame, the first time we see Thor, he's fat, depressed, like an alcoholic, like a beer belly playing video games. And it's not taken seriously. It's literally put in there as a joke. Like, the first time we see him, it's supposed to be funny. It's the same thing when we watched the Wonder Woman 2009 movie from DC. Like, the sexualization of women a lot of the times was a joke. Like, I forgot the guy's name, but the pilot, like when he was like had the lasso of truth wrapped around him and they were like, tell us your thoughts, and he's like, oh, Diana has like a huge rack or something. Like, that's like really like inappropriate and demeaning, and it was like put in there as a joke. So that's one issue I'm thinking of doing, like comic books making a joke out of this stuff. And I haven't found a lot of articles yet. I have been looking for them. And then another one which I've kind of been interested in, but I'm not sure about, is just, I noticed this when we were reading Young Justice, when Superboy was fighting the first like metal like criminal, and Superman was like, you need to help clean up the mess you made, like the effect of superheroes on the environment or like city life. But I don't know about that one.